Hello everyone. Welcome to our class today for Heart Aligned Business Alchemy. I'm excited today to take you through a journey of something I'm a little bit nervous about doing. I've never done this live before, so this will be a lot of fun, is creating a business offering. So channeling it from my guides, from my higher self, and connecting with my heart, a whole new business offering within 1 hour, right? So I have 1 hour to do it live in front of you all, or if you're in the replay. And to give you a little refresher about where we are and how far we've come, what we're doing today. So let me just take you quickly to one slide. Hey, Viviane, thank you for coming. Hello, Millie. Thank you for joining. So let me take you, fast forward you a little bit through our journey so far. The story so far. So first of all, this class is available in a playlist. It's in the playlist link is in the description of this video. This is all for free. You can come along every second Tuesday and enjoy learning all about my self-love approach to what I call is heart-aligned business alchemy. So the story so far, as it says here, we have learned a bit about our mission. We've learned about that mission, your North Star, like what is the purpose of your business, and a self-love approach to servicing that business. So really about creating your dream life and balancing your work and your life. Also, we visited your soul and higher self and spirit guides. We learned about your life purpose, so your life and mission purpose. And then also we visited your future self. So we've been traveled through space and time. We've visited what it's like for you living this dream life, running your business, whether it's new or existing in the perfect way you want. And last time we met, we were facing on the dark side of your business. So here we are. After in between, we had a week of activating superpowers, and that's from a 5D Ascension class. So that's running parallel to these sessions. The 5D Ascension class is more about the psychic side, and these sessions are more about the business side. So if you're not sure what any of those things are above or kind of up there on the screen, your mission, your life purpose, some of the fears, the dark side of your business, and you're not sure what your superpowers are, then feel free to, after or before you watch this, go and check those out. So they're across those two playlists, one for Heart Aligned Business Alchemy, and the other one for 5D Ascension classes. Today, we will be focusing on your business blueprint, and we'll be choosing one of your business offerings. So this is something that I plan to, first of all, lead by example, and depending how it goes, what I may do is come back and do it again. It depends what you guys say in the live chat. You might want me to do a generic version that you find it easier to plug into, but I feel it's important I lead by example, and that's confirmed by my heart because I feel a little bit nervous about doing this. So the whole point of creating a business offering and channeling it and doing it in an hour, well, I'll have less than an hour, right? The more I talk here, is that the purpose of that is that don't overthink it. Stop it. Stop overthinking it, right? And I saw a wonderful mentor today who I deeply love and admire, and they were describing this process in 24 hours, and I was like, oh wow, I'm going to do that in an hour. So let's see how that goes. So I have done this for clients, and I've done it in an hour for clients before. So I do offer this as part of a service. What you're about to see me do for myself, I offer as a service as part of my Heart Aligned Business Mentoring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead with, so the whole purpose of creating those things before, so the North Star, my self-love, my joy, my superpowers, right there at the forefront of my mind. When I'm working through today's session, I'll be channeling in my business offering, so receiving it from higher aspects of myself and my spirit guides and bringing it into my heart. and I'll be putting the business offering live. I mean, if it works, if I've done it in an hour, yeah, I'll put it live today, and I'll be looking to try it out. I'll probably start by offering it for free to a couple of people, a couple of friends, and if I enjoy doing it and you guys get value from it, then I'll go ahead and set some pricing and explore it as a new service. So exciting, exciting, exciting. Fluffy Pancake 1269 says, change nervous to excited. It helps. Thank you. I am excited. I am very excited. Thank you. Um, Wonderful. I want to make sure I'm human too. Okay. So we're going to remove this part, right? Because I'm going to be doing some sharing of screen. Hi. Sharing of screens and typing a lot. So because I'm going to be doing some channeling, I want to make sure that the beings I invite in to this session are my spirit guides, right? And you can do the same thing. You can follow me at the same time as we do this, right? You can just type on notes as you go, or perhaps you'll reflect on your own as you go. Okay. So let's create a safe space for our channeling. And to do so, let's take a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves our highest good, nice and loud. And set the intention that only energies and entities with my permission, my highest good, love, and compassion can see me, access me, or exist within a safe space as I created around me, about 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind, surrounding all aspects of me, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately, connecting my heart up to the highest dimension of source above, and back down to my heart, and from the center of my heart all the way down to the core of Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, and sending her so much love, connecting back up to the center of my heart, and encouraging my heart that it's safe to open now. Heart, it's safe to open. Heart, it's safe to open. Heart, it's safe to open. Inviting into my safe space my spirit guides, my higher self. I'll invite in Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, Source and Gaia also. And to support all of us today in our live stream and replay, creating a protective bubble around all of us, inviting in only energies and entities with my permission. And for you in your safe spaces, please do feel free to invite in your own guides and your higher self. Okay. And I'd like to set the intention to bring in memories and remembrances of my North Star, my superpowers, some of those memories of aspects that I have in my future life. And I remember how joyous that felt. And today I'd appreciate my spirit guides, my higher self's assistance in creating a new service within the next remaining 51 minutes and a little bit. Okay, fabulous. So let's do this. So the only preparation that I've done literally is I have opened up a couple of tabs. So the first, and hopefully you guys can see this okay. Oh, I need to add it to the screen. Now you can see okay. So what I've done is I'm just going to give myself a quick reminder. So it's really helpful just to highlight this part. This is my mission. My mission is to help thousands and in time millions of people navigate their life journeys through their spiritual awakenings, to empower people to find their life purpose, deepen their daily practices, embody and put into practice their physical and metaphysical abilities to help this whole world's transformation from within. And there's a little learn more you can click on to learn even more about that. Okay. Now, I've not taken any notes about that other aspect, which is um, my superpower that came through in my session. However, I would um, I'll share a little bit as I go. Now, hopefully, you can now see this other screen. Yes, you can. So this is my live website. You can see some of my other um, sessions there that the offerings that I have. And I'm going to begin with we're going to create a brand new service. We don't need AI's help for this, which is lovely that it's helping. It's offering. We're going to start from scratch. Okay. I don't know if I'll have time to do an image. We might do. So I'm just going to start with. I don't really know the name of this service yet, but I do remember that um, when I was doing the superpower activation, I remember this heart fire um, superpower that I had. So it was something to do with my heart, and I could like fill an area with love, and I can feel my mind like drawing me into what about this and what about that, John? It's like, no, 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 no. It's like, so I know it's something, it's going to include the word heart because that feels really powerful. And I'm just going to go with titling, titling it for now because I'll probably come back and change this. Um, let's call it Heart Fire Activation. And the full name of that superpower is Dragon Heart Fire. So I'm just going to call it Dragon Heart Fire activation for now. I don't really know what the tagline is, so this is the bit that appears on the website just below a service. And I will just switch over to an existing service because we're going to need that for a little template. So this is my most popular service, the Quantum Psychic Healing most popular service, self-titled, and it literally is. I have well over 70 bookings at any given time for this this service. Okay, so this text, that's the title we just saw. So I've drafted that. So the next one is here. I'll know more about that once I've written it, right? So I can come back and summarize that easily. And the same with the price I'll come back to. Now, what I am interested in is these little headings, and you can do exactly the same. Of course, I could go ahead and create some sort of template, but the cool thing is you don't need a template, right? If you're just always working from the latest aspects of your work and guidance. Will I take any more headings? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to keep the screen nice and simple. I'm just checking you guys can see this. Yes, you can. We just scroll up a bit. Does that show? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so let's go for this. So this question is for the client, right? So what I'm doing is I'm describing to you as a client how you'll feel inside the problem or problems that you face, the challenges that you face, so that you're attracted to my service. So I'm asking you the question, do you feel these certain ways? In which case I can then offer you a service to help you. So I'm just going to ask, first of all, one of my spirit guides or my higher self to help with this. Oh, okay. So the first one, this is from my higher self, says, "Do you feel a lack of love in your heart?" And that just seems so powerful. I'm going to take I just love these little magical stars. So I'm going to use these as my bullet points. So do you feel a lack of love in your heart? And asking my guides, my higher self, and my own heart as well, please. Do you feel disconnected with your life? Uh, Nothing seems to bring you joy. just I was going to say any more. It doesn't need to be so grammatically correct. Um, Wonderful. And since this is the first time I'm doing it, I keep checking on the screen to make sure you guys can read it. Okay, good. Okay, the next question. I'm going to go for at least three. Let's ask. This is my higher self speaking, saying, "Do you feel it's something about soul hunger, a yearning? Do you do you feel a hunger? How do you spell yearning? Yearning? Yeah, is it yarning? I can't spell yearning. Uh, a hunger. How do you spell yearning? Oh, you guys will be helping me out in the chat, I'm sure. Yeah, I thought that's what it is. Um, I just googled it. A yearning for your own love in your heart, your self love. I feel like I could come back and just help with that if I need to. Was there one more thing? Higher self and guides. Do you feel so opening up out of fear? Do you feel you want to fully open your heart to love the whole of you? And there's one more. I didn't expect quite so many, but there it seems important, so I'm going to type it. The next one was about fear. It's like opening your heart out to fear. Do you want to? And it seems quite aligned with the title. Do you feel you? So get the grammar right. Do you feel you want to fully? You want to open your? No, they want me to lead with fear. Do you feel? Do you feel you want to step out of fear and into a heart filled with love and joy? Okay, wow. These are these are definitely exciting challenges to provide. Okay, so hopefully you can see some of this. So we're going to need the next thing we're going to need is another title. So that's the do you feel part. And the next I'm copying and pasting these from my other tab. So this is one of the existing services I offer. And this is really fascinating, right? Because, oh, keep swapping these tabs for you guys. Hopefully you can read this. This is good. Yeah, thank you, Yearn. Thank you, Fluffy Pancake. 1269. So the next thing I want to do is start to describe the outcomes that I want for the client. So I still don't really know what it is I'm doing. I just want to react to each of those problems that have been given. So my clients come to me, and this is really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for clients that will say things like, you know, they'll either express words like I feel a lack of love in my heart, or I feel disconnected with my life, or I've a hunger, a yearning for my own love. Um, and so when someone says that to me and they resonate with the first steps, I'm confirming that and saying if it's yes to any of these above, so any of the points above, then we can go ahead and start describing how you would like to feel at the end of this service. And in other examples, for my other offering, most popular offering. I have things like you feel clear, energized, leveled up in your awakening journey, clear of any negative energies, activated psychic abilities, met one of your spirit guides. You'll know what practice you need to do each day. You'll have a private session recording. So some of these may also exist in this new service, but I'm not going to do any copy and pasting. That seems like I don't want to pollute my new ideas and receiving my new messages with the old side. Um, so I'm going to focus on. I love that, MJ. Thank you. Peace and calmness in the midst of what's going on. That's really lovely. Thank you. That's a wonderful thing to add. So let me just ask, and there is the private recording, private session recording, and I offer that for all my services. So the very first thing I'm being shown is you will have your soul fully reconnected with your human heart chakra. So this is a feeling of being fully connected and fully immersed back in your human body. Okay. I'm just going back up. So I'm kind of asking these questions. So what about that lack of love? Is that part of that lack of love? Just ask my spirit guides. Yeah. So the next thing is strong protective boundary. You will have a strong protective boundary. It's exciting doing this live, that's for sure. A strong protective boundary um, within which your heart is safe and fully opens. Okay. Wonderful. And then just scrolling up a little bit as well. And just feeling that one of my guides, Maya, is helping me feel some of that hunger and yearning right now in my heart, like how it feels where you're yearning for your own self-love. And she's using a couple of words for me. One is wholesome, and the other was I'm not sure. I've forgotten what the other one was. Sorry, Maya. Can you repeat that? She's saying empowered. So your heart's fully opened. Um, you will have your heart wholly. Is that right? Is that the right word? Is that the right spelling? Spelling's not my forte. Sorry, I'll change my wording to that. I'm always learning new ways of spelling. Your heart wholly accepting your fears, darkness, light, and everything in between. I might come back and change some of the grammar for that, but it feels not all spirit guides are amazing at grammar, but they are great at the energy. Thank you, Maya. Okay. And it feels like there's at least one more to go in here. And let me ask. So we have, do you feel opening your heart to whole of you, stepping out of fear. And I'm just being like pulled to two things. One is the activation, and the other is MJ's comments. MJ Cronkite, I really love the peace and calmness in the midst of what's going on outside of you. Like really, really powerful. Um, Especially powerful as it's from you. So this is you will have your heart superpowers activated or beginning their activation journey. We can't guarantee that every single superpower will be activated in every session. What I can guarantee is maybe try and always try to help with that. And yeah, this you'll have. So let me just ask my spirit guide Maya's reflection on MJ Cronkite's suggestion of peace and calm in the midst of what's going on. I think you said peace and clarity. I love calmness as well. Oh, sorry, that was Fluffy Pancake's comment. Okay. You will have an openness. An openness to receive calm and tranquility. Calm and tranquility within, regardless of the storms that rage outside of us, outside of you, not us. Okay, fantastic. Wow. Okay, this is we're getting somewhere now. I better hit the save button because if I accidentally close this, it'll be the world's most uneventful live stream where perhaps I did nothing. It wants an amount for just now, so I'm going to put in just 0 for now. No, it doesn't like 0. It's going to be £1 for now because I haven't decided on that yet. Okay. And somewhere in here, it's appeared in the list. So, hey, where'd it go? It should turn up in that search. That's not fair. If it's lost it, I would be really annoyed. Right, here it is. Okay, good. Always good to save your work, right? I learned that the hard way as a kid. Okay, and that description that I'm writing just shows in a tiny wee box here. Okay, how are we doing for time? We're just coming up on 30 minutes, right? So we've got through some. Just helping bring that in with formatting. So the next thing I need to do is come up with another set of experiences. So in this session, you will experience, and it's interesting because I'm going to copy and paste this part. There's a couple ones I want to keep, and then the rest I'm just going to delete. So I think I'm going to just go with those two. It's because I always create a safe space, and I always have a space where people can, share, and I'll actively listen. And I'm just going to make sure you can actually see the right screen. There we go. Great. Want to make sure you can see what I'm typing. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So the next one is, so in this session you will experience, so this is like a range of experiences I'd like someone to have during this time. Okay. I'm just asking my spirit guides now. Spirit guide Maya, if you could assist me based on the challenges that clients feel, how would they like to feel during the session? So she's saying the word safety. So share your experience in a safe, non-judgmental space. She says, no, it's more. She's saying you must, um, and it's funny for her to use, she never usually tells me what to do. I don't feel told. It's more just um, her language. She's saying she wants me to make it clear that their heart will feel safe throughout. So there's this dedicated sentence about you'll experience your heart feeling fully safe, protected, and open. Okay, that's lovely. And let's also ask my higher self as well. Whenever any fears arise, because they likely will. So whenever any fears or shadows arise, if these feel like they're, because I'm working on the heart and there's a lot of energy coming up from the bottom of the heart, there's that feeling of the energy rising and feeling like, oh no, here comes that horrible feeling within me. And so I'm telling my client, actually, it first of all, it's okay. Um, to say, so these will be seen, um, safely felt, and met with love, compassion, and forgiveness. Oh, I must admit, I still mentally, I'm still a bit like, I don't really know where this service is going. And yet, some of these offerings within it feel really, I'm excited to offer this service. Okay. Anything else about how they will feel during the session? S- So, some clearing. So, you'll experience energy clearing, healing, and activation of your heart center. Okay. Heart chakra is better. Thank you. And anything else? There was something about the end. We didn't say anything about practical steps, did we? About what you get at the end of it, by the end of the session. Yeah, I feel like that's one that would work well here. So by the end of the session, you will have practical steps you can take to continue to support your heart chakra and your own personal development. Okay. Oh, and you'll experience, Maya says, a returning to, oops, to your returning home to your heart, a returning home to your heart. Oh, that's beautiful. And what about your body? She says heart's fine. We can add body later. Okay, great. Thank you. So let's now go on to the next um, heading, and this is to describe the the different ways in which the session could flow. And I feel this is really helpful with my sessions because if I if I end up just copy and paste, if I end up offering something to someone, I always like that kind of free flowing flexibility. So let's see if this text still resonates. Each session is unique, tailored to your top 3 areas of focus from your booking form. Guided by your spirit guides, we will work through some, not all, of the approaches below. Okay, the flow, my spirit guide Maya is saying, you know what, John, the flow of that could be better, but the gist is there. Okay. And let me ask about these because I feel like some of them we've touched on, we've hinted at through the above. So this is about the how, right? This is how I'm going to deliver this service to people. So it starts with so there's not like a hard and fast sequence to this service. It does start with we've spoken about the safe space already. My spirit guide Maya says, please repeat this in a way that they'll understand the how. So um, your heart will be gently, I don't want to force it, your heart will gently open to the right size and heart chakra, open to the right size and shape for you within a safe space. Safe. She wants protected or suggests protective space. Okay. And second, she was showing me a scan, like what happens when I scan someone's heart chakra. So, and quantum, because of course, space and time, quantum energy scan of your heart chakra for all aspects of you, past, parallel, present, and future. Okay, I'll just fix my spelling. And then once I've done a scan, I'm trying to keep in my mind as well those right back at the beginning, like how it feels for someone. Okay, there's some work to do to bring the soul into the center of the heart. Reconnection of your soul fully into your heart. Chakra and soul star chakra. So from above. This is from above your crown chakra. Okay. And then there seems to be quantum energy clearing and healing. Maya's she just also suggested cord cutting, which is great. Thank you. Clearing, cord cutting, and healing of your heart chakra. Okay, I'm just noting I've got some full stops here, so I'll just continue with that pattern. And next, so we have a safe space, helping someone relax and open their heart. Okay, next one is fears, like the clearing and So, okay, identification, uh, seeing, feeling, and releasing any fears and shadows that need to surface, that need to be seen, need to be seen. Okay. I feel like I want this service from my heart now. um, and this seems to like I'm just being shown in the session. I'm starting to. It's almost like I'm witnessing my future self now being shown how to guide someone next. So we've got like a lot of the energetic work done to prepare the heart, open the heart. Okay, so it's now starting to work on self love practices. So this is where I would guide someone through guidance uh, through self love practices, um, personalized for your needs to cultivate your self love. Okay. So I can't give you your self love, but what I can do is ask your guides and teach you what those practices are. And then it feels like there's sustained, how to describe it, practical steps that you'll now take, like day to day steps for you to take. So this is practical guidance from your spirit guides and higher self about uh, practical guidance, higher self for day to day actions to help your heart chakra. Maybe some of that could be refined. And is there anything else? What happens at the end? It's not. This isn't something I would have naturally suggested. My spirit guide Maya is suggesting this releasing of negative energy, like grounding energy deep into the earth. To show me this like the shower of source energy. So a shower of nice, beautiful golden light, love energy flowing down from the highest dimension of source above and cleansing the full body. So this is a full body source light or source love cleansing, uh, releasing any negative energy, um, into the earth to be transmuted. Okay, great. And I think let's go over to this tab and see what we have here. Um, just looking at the other service I offer, this one does have activation of superpowers, and I felt that came up. Um, so it feels like something I'm missing. I am going to copy and paste the um, this part where I offer it to be a remote recording only, um, or you can. Am I out of space? I'm out of space. No. This is why if you ever look at some of my services, like, oh, why isn't there more words describing this? All right. Well, look, I'm going to just do this where you can during booking, you can select the type of session you want, select an online video audio session live with Jon or a remote recording No, there's not enough space. There's really not enough space. I definitely need to remove some of this. Um, is there any duplication that I put in? Just scanning up. Because I think the private session recording can go for now, or remote recording only. Okay. So the only thing I was missing was I wanted to mention during the session there would be activation, reconnection of your soul, quantum energy clearing, core cutting, healing, and let's say healing and activation of your heart chakra. Great. So this is a good time to save and also check in with the live stream. Make sure you guys are all there. Fluffy Pancake was just saying, love that. I love Return to Heart Space. Oh, thank you for that. And your love you, see you soon. Thank you for your kind words and inputs. Okay, we're almost there. So there'd be a few more things to put this live, and I have just saved it, so that's good news. It will need a picture. It would be cool to have some dragon some dragon energy in there. And I'd love to add some dragon light language into this. That would be a lot of fun. However, I'm right at space. I just have 5 characters left. Okay. So I think that's enough for me to get started. I don't want to overthink it, John. Don't overthink it. So it's a 1-hour duration session. I always allow 30 minutes between my sessions. Per session, fixed price. Now, the thing is, if I put this live on my website, I'm going to put in my current price, the same as the other sessions. If I put it in at a very small amount, I may well get lots of bookings very fast. So I'll put it at that price for now, and then I'll see. Likely, what I'll do is offer a couple for free, and then see how that feels. Entire amount up front. Locations. There's 4 selected. Oh, you need to save your locations. Business locations. Let me check. So I could do it at my home. And yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, because that means I can do it at any slot, any location. That is fine. And assigned staff is me because it's just me and my company. Images, I would go ahead after this and just create them using Canva. My booking form is the default. Oh, that's it. So let me just see if, and it's so annoying it's, that it actually goes over the single line. It goes over to 2 lines on the title. So I'm just going to check in on the title again. So my spirit guide Maya is saying, lead with the thing that's the most important. So heart. It says heart chakra, dragon fire, activation. And okay, that's already into it won't allow me to put in any more than that. And it's so annoying, just one more and it would stay on the same line. But it's close. Don't overthink it, John. And then the tagline. So this is a 1-hour quantum psychic heart chakra clearing, healing, cord cutting, activation and guidance session. Okay, great. And it could do with, do we have time for an image? What do we think, guys? Should we go for an image? I think it'd be helpful because I feel like if we do this, it would really help. Oh, and MJ's just saying, when you taught me how to ground, when you bring your cord up to source and down to Gaia, when my heart burst with such love, I knew it was the right place. Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you, MJ. Yeah, so let's go ahead and create. I'm going to leave you guys on the old screen for a moment because I'm going to open up Canva and just do. Um, there shouldn't be any. I'm pretty sure I don't have any client information in Canva. Yeah, these are fine. So I don't really know if you can see the whole screen, but given the shortness in time, I'm going to. Oh, this isn't actually the right project. I need a different project for this. It's one with my main designs for all my service designs. Yeah, so one of these guys is the most popular, like this. So I'm just going to duplicate the same one. Now I learned not to put the titles in because it never seems to work on websites very well. So I'm going to generate an image and I'm just going to use the same text that I really channeled in already. So I'm just going to enter into the AI prompt this pretty much the same text. I'm going to use dragon. Let's just go with the title first of all. And why, John? Why would you do this? Because when you create something in AI and you have that energy in your heart, what happens is AI is receiving that energy and then creating this this output based on the energy signature, the frequency of what you've created. Oh wow! Oh, I love all the images it's suggesting. There's this one, and it's. Can you guys see it on screen? I don't know. Let's see. Oh no, you've got the wrong screen completely. My apologies. Right, this screen is what it's showing. Yeah, and this one, I kind of like it. It's just the dragon looks a little bit unhappy. And let me see when and sometimes AI just needs a little bit of help to say it's a happy dragon. Oh, I can see it's actually that it's holding its own heart. That's really cool. I do like it. The green I love for the heart chakra. This is maybe my second favorite. Not as keen on the kind of black background. Heart chakra, I'm going to say smiling or happy dragon heart fire activation. Let's try that. I'll just try one more. And if not, I'll go with an existing one because they're not that far off. I can always come back and edit it. And ooh, these ones are really powerful. Oh, I'm in love. I like them all. So it's not green, and there's a lot of green on my website, which I love. However, I am open, and look at that sort of beautiful rainbow tail. Oh wow! And then there's this one. This is the other favorite. Okay, that one's cool, but I will keep it, but I'll put this one to the front. Forwards, okay, and then we're gonna save. So doing the lovely Canva thing of current screen, just the current page download. And it'll take a second, and then I'll switch over to this tab and upload it. and then we'll see if it's actually gone live on my website, and if we've achieved at least, the very least, the first fun of activation of the service. There we go, created. And yeah, I think that's it. Let's see. I think I've got to add the image here as well. The cover image. Yep. So let's add you here. Great. And then I think I just publish. Oh, it's already published. And I may have to, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I may have to then go in to my website and we're down to the last few minutes. We can do this, Jon. We can do this. Let me check how you guys are doing. You're still here? Okay. Love the dragon. Thank you, MJ. Viviana is saying, love the colors of the tail. Yeah, it feels like a rainbow heart activation. I'm so excited to do this. Okay, so I need to go and briefly activate this on my website. Let me get some water. I can't believe we've almost done it in the hour. It'll be so magical. Okay, I'm just going to share my screen because I don't want you guys to be bored of just me talking to the camera without sharing what I'm doing. Where's the fun in that, Jon? Sharing the Wix website editor. There we go. Okay. So without breaking my website, go down to my bookings page. I think this might be it. Yep, here it is. Now, because it's a new service, and I really don't want to, like, literally my family and I survive on this first page and you guys clicking on it and booking services. So I don't want to break that. But what I do want to do is make sure that in settings for the services that are ticked, that it appears there. Where is it? Heart chakra dragonfire activation. Great. And then this should be somewhere. Oh, I need to order it as well. It might naturally turn up at the bottom. It has. Okay, great. Heart chakra dragonfire activation. Wow. Okay, publish. Dun, 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 drum roll. Dun, 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 dun. Sharing my screen. Have we done it? Have we created a new service? Bookings. Let's see. Is it there? It's not there yet. Let's try a refresh. See if that helps. Trying again. Yay, it's there. Oops. Try again. It's there. We did it. And now we can do read more. Wow, and a big heart. Heart chakra dragonfire activation. Available in all my locations. And then it describes the whole thing. And then my existing cancellation policy. And you can click on book me in. And does it work? Oh, that's weird. There's something wrong. You shouldn't be able to book me in January. I think it's to do with my locations. I think it could be to do with my in-person. So I need to go and fix that. And it seems important before I count this as being live. So let me just fix this. Dragon. Please tell me you show up in Dragon. Yes, you do now. That's good. So I'm just going to change the locations. I think it should just be online, Zoom online. Online meetings, take off that, and then take these off. All right, let's try that now. It's saved. And what happens if I do a refresh on my bookings page? Still didn't work. Oh, I know what it is. Online meeting is for when you book me for podcasts and things. So it's not that one. Okay, we're almost there, John. We can do it. Din, 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 din. So it should be the location should be online anywhere in the world and not the online meeting. Okay, now I remember. Great. This is good. We can do this. We can do this. Did it work? Yes, it did. Woohoo! We did it. We did it, everyone. So there we have it. A whole new service, Heart Chakra Dragonfire activation created, and you guys can literally go and book it right now. Perhaps as an offering, if you're interested, I'd love to try out this this new service. So if you're interested in it, please do keep an eye out on my the post section of my YouTube channel, and it'd be so cool to get someone to come along. And you can book it, you can pay for it and book it just now if you want, or I'm sure I'll figure out a way to offer to people so that you can experience it for yourself. So that, remember, if we go back to that presentation right at the start, I was saying put it live. So we did that part. Laura reads volunteer. Oh, that's kind. Thank you. And then there's this next part, right? I need to do, which is like trying it out, asking my heart how I feel about it, how aligned it feels. Does it feel joyous to do? For all I know, this could be my most popular service in the future. And then also asking, of course, asking you guys, I'm doing it for you as a service for you. And then I'll, work out the pricing as well thereafter. And yeah, it's a very different service to anything I've done before. And yet feels so fully aligned with my North Star of helping support, thousands and one day millions of people on their awakening journeys. Okay, so I will just bring our session to an end. Thank you so much for coming along to this wonderful Heartline Business Alchemy session. I haven't quite figured out what we'll be doing next week. I suspect if you're interested in me doing this for you or with you for one of yours, because that would be even more exciting than just doing it for myself as an experienced professional psychic channeler. Perhaps you'd like to see me do it with a volunteer. And I don't mean that the service I've just defined, I mean the actual creation of one of your services. If you are interested, I will be asking about all the other things, like, do you have a clear North Star? Have you identified your superpowers? And ideally, you already are speaking to your higher self or spirit guides in some fashion. Even if you're using a pendulum or cards or some other way, it doesn't necessarily need to be the way that I do it. That would be a lot of fun, because my purpose today is to lead by example and demonstrate that you can create a business offering and get it up on your website and live in an hour, right? I literally made no preparation. I really didn't know what it was going to look like. And this is because the best way of experiencing a service you offer is not, right? It is not to think it all through and plan it to the nth degree, or look at what your competitors are doing or anything like that. It's none of that, right? It's you following your heart. Right now, my heart feels really excited, if you can tell. Following your heart, following your joy, following that path that feels right for you and your mission in your life. And I was asking myself questions like, will that service I've just created be sustainable? And my heart was like, yes. Like, you don't need, John, to get so bogged down in all the human details. There's a separate service for that. This service is more about just concentrating on the heart and all the things that the powerhouse, the center of our human form, needs to help continue on your journey and your healing and activation journey. It's like, I love that. That's so much fun. So all these aspects are way more important than anything you can think through, as I've learned. And you might have noticed in my services, I have tons of services, right? And what I keep doing is going in and hiding services because, and this would be true for this one as well. If I try it out, right, and no one signs up for it, then at some point I just remove it. And all I've lost is an hour. Woohoo! And I didn't even lose that. I had an amazing experience with you guys. So it's just a lot of fun. Thank you. If you do have, if you're interested in the next Heartline Business Alchemy sessions and you're interested in what sort of topics we're doing next, and you'd like to suggest, especially from the list that I have in the descriptions, just add a comment into the replay. This video is also part of the same playlist, so you can say there the next one you'd like. And of course, if you're interested in coming along as a volunteer, because the happier I get with running these, the easier I find it to host someone as well. And I'll definitely be asking my other heart-aligned business, Alchemy members. It's a very small membership group with just a maximum of 5 at the moment. So, and it's full, but yeah, I'll definitely be asking them as well if any of those wonderful beings are interested as well in joining in. Yeah, thank you so much. I will just close down our session space. Thanking our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. And just asking every soul to remain in your own protective bubbles as I close the session space down and return to Source, or never return you again. And of course, if you're interested in your heart chakra dragon fire activation session, then come along, sign up. It would be a lot of fun to see you there. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Laura Reeds. That's kind. Take care, everyone. Sending so much love. Love, love, love.